Hello everyone, the Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to review not a set in fact but a mock, and not really a mock but more like an alternative model that I make. So an alternative model, in fact, it's to just use the parts from an official set and just to mock with these parts, so no external parts, in fact nothing more, nothing less than the parts from the set. So the set I used for this mock is this one, so the Mars mission MX-12 Astrofighter, if I'm correct. So well, I'm sure it's called Astrofighter by the way, but I'm not really sure about the code name. So here's the model, and I have made in fact a mock with just the parts from this set. So I hope I'm being understood. But well, let's just move on to the mock itself. So first, well, also you have to know that I didn't make another spaceship, but more like a little robot or a mecha, so kind of a little robot armor. So let's move on to the mock itself. So as you can see, first I used some normal plates right there, then used some bricks. So we got this space right there to put the pilot in it, so 2x2 studs space. And then you got the curved bricks right there, the sloped and curved bricks on the sides. You can also notice the asymmetrical aspect here with a little parts used here, and on the other side it's a little laser gun, as you can see. You got, of course, a little fin on the back, and I think that's quite all for this part, but the cockpit is not finished because I'm going to add these two little parts, which are often used on the front of boat or of plane in the normal Lego sets. Also notice the little grid part right there. So it will be linked like that. It really helps to add more shapes to the overall model. Then I'm going to add this little translucent blue part, which will be used as a light for the front of this little mock. And well, this part is made. Now I'm going to move on to the bottom part, if I can call this like that, with the two legs in fact. So they are linked thanks to this plate once again. I use in fact some, as you can see, some hinges and articulated parts from the wings on the official model. So I'll use these parts 3 times. You can see they are linked on the back with a blue part. And then you got the feet, which are quite big and tall, and I've of course used the wings of the original spaceship to make my feet. Also, you can notice the black minifig heads put on the bottom, which are used as a little booster, for example, to make little jumps and stuff like that. Also, you can notice these slope bricks on the front. And well, I think that's quite all. So now I'm going to link these two parts together. Really simple, in fact. Like that. Excuse me, sometimes it's fall off, but most of the time it's alright. So a little turnaround, but nothing really to say. You have to know that, of course, it took some time to make this model. So for example, at first I put this part, the minifig's head, on the back here, but then I choose to put them here to make it more original. I also made different versions for the feet and stuff like that. So really it takes a little time, but I'm quite proud of the final results. Here is a little size comparison with a normal minifig, as you can see. So it's still quite tall, in fact, in comparison. And well, after that, I just have to put the minifigs in there. And here we go. This little mock is done. So in terms of articulation, well, there was nothing really interesting. Of course, you can move the light here, but I do not think it's supposed to move. And you can, of course, also move these parts like that and like that. But once again, you can't really move it, so you can just do stuff like that, or, oh, excuse me, like that, and that's quite all, in fact, because then it's if you keep on moving this part, it will look like that. So unless you want a little chip or stuff like that, it's supposed to, excuse me, supposed to be just a little mecha inspired from some official set released in the 90s. And that's also for those who want to see the leftovers. So of course you have the little IM minifig, but in terms of bricks you got this long plate, which was in fact too long, in fact too large, too long to fit in my mock. You also got, of course, the glass with this part, the cockpit glass, and finally 2x4 studs plates, one black, one grey, but one. And that's just the parts that are left. All the other parts are used to make this little mock. So that's all. Well, that was a little special video, if I can say. Still hope you enjoyed it, even with my strong French accent. And well, that's all. So let me, of course, don't forget you can put your comment or questions. I will happily answer them. So you can also talk me about your own mock you have made with just the parts of an official set, because that was really the goal here, to just use the parts from this set to make a custom alternative model. So well, I think it's I quite succeed to make it. And well, that's all. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comment section of this video. And that said, well, see you later for another video review. Bye bye.